Good morning, Washington. I'm Jessa Brycebeck.
And I'm Jonah Hopkins. We have those stories and weather ahead, but first we start with Bobby Laurie and breaking traffic news.
Thank you, Adriana. Yes, I-270 northbound. We're still looking at the main lanes closed after Shady Grove Road due to a struck pedestrian accident. Now, in the camera here, you can see this is where the police have shut down I-270 northbound. The local lanes do remain open right now. You can use Route 355 as an alternate. Traffic looking okay so far, north and southbound there. Now, I-270 southbound, the left lane is closed in between I-370 and Shady Grove Road for the emergency response to that northbound accident. We are sending a reporter to the scene there, and we'll have a live report as soon as they get there. Over to the outer loop of the Beltway, an accident here just before the Clara Barton Parkway. The two right lanes blocked. You can see this just before the American Legion Bridge. Delays go back to the 270 spur. This accident right here on the inner loop of the Beltway, just before you get to Cabin John Parkway, there's the delays. The left side of the roadway blocked there. Delays are going back to the GW Parkway. And yet another update on that tractor trailer fire, I-95 southbound just before Maryland Route 212. Now the two right lanes blocked once again with an average speed of about 19 miles an hour. Veronica. Over on I-95 northbound, no delays. The average speed, 74. I think the speed limit's around like 65. So, you know, we're watching you out there. 15 minutes right now to take that 17-mile journey. Things right now moving along very nicely. 66 eastbound from Manassas over to the Beltway. 19 minutes to complete that 21-mile drive. Things are still pretty quiet out there.
Watching you, Bobby.
74.
There
wow.
we go, yeah.
They're zipping along.
How about that?
This is Good Morning Washington. On your side, we begin with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news is out of Montgomery County, where a pedestrian was hit and killed on I-270 just about an hour ago. 7's on your side with Bobby Laurie monitoring that situation for you this morning.
Good morning. I-270 on the northbound side, still looking at the main lanes closed after Shady Grove Road. All traffic is being diverted into the local lanes at Shady Grove. Now, if you want to avoid I-270 northbound altogether, you can take Route 355 in Rockville. Traffic moving along at speed in both directions. On the southbound side of I-270, in between I-370 and Shady Grove Road, the left lane still blocked there with the emergency response to the crash on the northbound side. We'll have more news coming up right after the break.
I'm already starting to track our next weather maker. More on that coming up. Bobby Laurie, though, standing by for a look at our forecast, or look at the roads.
You have the forecast, I have the roads. Right now, you're looking at a pretty easy drive as you drive along the outer loop of the Beltway from College Park over toward I-270. It's only taking you 8 minutes. 6:39 a.m. and it's Friday for some, unless you're stuck in this mess on the Capitol Beltway. Here's a view from the air right now of the accident on the inner loop at Colesville Road. It involves a tractor trailer and a bus. Now, you are seeing delays in both directions on both the inner and outer loops because of this. Also, the off-ramp to the northbound side of Colesville Road from the inner loop is currently blocked because of this accident. Now, over on the maps, you can see the delays that are created on the outer loop. All of these rubbernecking delays beginning at the I-95 interchange headed over toward Georgia Avenue.
Smooth sailing so far.
So far. But, you know, a lot of people going out there to go make all those returns of gifts that they don't like. So what I have right now is a map that's showing you the average speed on the major roadways to the largest shopping centers. Right now, things looking pretty good out there. Like we said, 67 miles an hour, the average speed on I-95 southbound as you make your way down toward Potomac Mills. Over on 270 southbound from I-70 down toward the Clarksburg outlets, 68 miles an hour. Actually a truck fire, and it looks as though we might have a video of that as well. Now, the truck fire blocking the two right lanes along I-95 southbound. Everyone getting by along the left side of the roadway. Now, the truck fire has now been extinguished, but the cleanup underway. That's why the two right lanes are blocked.
On your side,
I committed the cardinal sin of traffic reporting and said things were quiet because now we have two accidents on the BW Parkway. Both of them, I know, I jinxed it totally. Both of them on the northbound side. Well, VJ, unlike the excitement associated with waiting for Santa, we are waiting for the congestion on the roadways today as it's one of the busiest travel days of the year. But right now, not much happening at all whatsoever anywhere around the DMV.
Should we real quick say our favorite Christmas gift? Anybody? Bobby? Favorite Christmas
gift? A cruise.
Really?
Yeah,
the
he knew it.
experience. The
Oh, yeah.
experience of the
Absolutely.
Some sleep, I think, would be good.
Well played,
Yeah,
Nancy.
For me, anything that has to do with electronics, I'm all about the gadgets.
Okay, well, if you were hoping for an edition of Good Morning America, you're in luck. It's up next. Here's what they're working on this Monday.